you recording? Okay. Yeah. If we could be an animal together, what would it be and why?
Oh, an animal together.
One that best describes your relationship.
I don't know which animal is like. Things are hectic, but it's balanced.
What animal is that?
I don't know, like, let's say an active animal, like a busy animal, but everything is balanced. Like,
cheetah too fast?
I don't know. Like, yeah, you can say a cheetah because cheetah moves fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but then everything is balanced, like everything is under control, but it's moving fast.
Is our relationship?
Yeah, it moves fast, but like I like how it's balanced.
Like moves fast in the sense of like
everything. if we decide to take that, we need to take on church, we need to take on the devotion, we run fast, we want to read chapters, and if we decide that we need to visit families, we visit families, and we even overwhelm the families. But then like it's what I'm saying, like everything is moving fast and we are learning a lot because it's new, but we have the balance, like we hopefully have the balance. Yeah.
Okay. Like we have it under control.
Okay,
it's your turn.
I always love when you.
You always love when. No, wait.
Complete the sentence.
Okay. You always love when I serve you. Like whenever like I serve you or like I do like cook, dish your food, do all these little things, and you like, I don't know, you feel, I can see it on your face, like it's like you're amplified, you're like, you know, man, you know, it's like
I feel what?
I don't know, I feel like you feel amplified, you feel like, yeah man, you know, get a through.
Yeah, that's true.
You love it when I serve you. Ella, my biggest turn on is
okay.
Do I have a clean turn on?
Okay.
What's the most memorable gift you've ever received in our marriage or relationship?
I actually do a lot of gifts now.
But what's the most memorable?
The most memorable has to be, I think our first year anniversary. It was during lockdown. Like our relationship now. It was during lockdown, you were in a Chorongo, I was in Windhoek.
That was our second.
Was it our second? Okay, and then it was a thing of, no, I'm trying to surprise you, you're trying to surprise me. And then you literally said, you sent Matilda to make like the bouquet flower thing, and she came to drop it off. And it was a box of fake roses. I will never forget it. I said, we were in the mall, and I said these roses that were in Mr. Price looked so cute. And it was like, this is very nice, you know, they last long, they'll last forever. And this guy sent me a box of fake roses. I mean, my man is from a small town. I don't think there was a lot of exposure in the Chorongo, but I was like, a box of fake roses? And then I was like, what is happening here? I think I was looking for a caption. I went on Google, I was like, I need a caption for these fake roses. So it was, but it came with a necklace.
And a bracelet.
And a bracelet of like when we started dating. So that was cute. But I remember the roses more. And then when I went and I found a caption that said, I will love you as long as these roses are alive. And I was like, okay, cute. At least you'll be loving me forever. Yes. So that was the most memorable one, but it was the shock of my life. I was like, what?
But the honesty is that I bought the roses because she commented while we were in Mr. Price that the roses are cute. I don't know why she said that. So I felt like maybe she really likes like the plastic roses.
I like big roses.
I thought so. So like, oh, it's a cheap for me. I can feel that box up. Yeah, but
like,
seems like.
No, but you know, it worked.
It's good memories of it.
Yes. yes.
It's great.
And that year, she surprised me with a what is it? It's the box, a platter box. A hamper, yes, a hamper full of belt top
And also
and a cup
and skincare
and
products.
skincare products, yes. But I enjoyed the belt because now, like she was far, so every time that I would eat a belt, I would think that, oh, I got this for my cousin. It was in lockdown times.
It was a hassle for me to get the gift to you, actually.
'Cause
I had to...
we're in different regions.
And there was lockdown, and there was no transport, there was no movement. So I
It
think
was really hard.
one of my cousins had to go back to school, and then I had to send it with my aunt. So I had to tell her I have a boyfriend. You need to go drop this
Yeah,
off.
I found out that there's somebody there.
My aunt and her husband. I was like, it has to go. Is it
Yeah.
my turn? What's that one annoying thing I do?
That one annoying thing that you do, I would say should I say low-key micromanage. Yes, you try to micromanage. Like I will, like, let's say we will be in the sitting room and I'm doing something that has nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
Like literally, like it has nothing to do with you. But just the fact that I'm doing it in your presence, you feel like you want to give an opinion on it, or you want to micromanage how I'm doing it. But and then I'm like, this has nothing to do with you. Like if I do
Your own
it,
food.
yeah, if I do it correctly or wrongly, it does not affect you. But you just have that feel of you want to give
Do
your
it like
opinion,
this.
or you wanna, yeah. I think it's micromanaging. Yeah.
I grew up micromanaging my whole family. My family takes, okay, it's okay, but they take long to make decisions, so I always make decisions first. So, but yeah, it's okay. I'm not justifying it.
What's our go-to song as a couple?
I'm happy now, I'm happy tomorrow. I don't listen to music. I
Yeah.
never liked music. And then this guy calls me one day. I think you're driving from Yunam, ne? It's when Heavy K dropped Forever song. Was it what?
No. Like he dropped it before, but then I was abusing the album that time. So
Yeah.
that was 2018.
But there was that specific day that you
Yes.
heard it. And then you were driving, and then you
Yes.
called me, and you're like,
Yeah.
listen to this song. I was like, this man knows that I don't even like music like this. Where's me? And then you kept drilling it into us. And I was
Yeah. So
think
then
that's
I
awesome.
got it into a USB that I made sure when we were together, I have to always play this song because it was like I mean it's a stuff. It's a house song. It's a people dance to it, but like I'm happy now, I'm happy tomorrow because of you. You understand? Yeah. So that just that message. That's why I enjoyed the song. Like, I'm happy now, I'm happy tomorrow because of you. Yeah. So it's like you wake up every day and you're happy, but because of you. Yeah.
Wow,
Are you blushing?
make you that happy? Okay.
We want you guys to tell us how you guys met. The golden question.
I think should we go each person's version or?
Yeah. I
Or
think
we
that's
will
best.
just enter an outline.
Okay.
So you can go first.
Okay.
I think I should go first because I saw her first. Yes, because it was 2017. I was at a friend's house. Like I was
It was a
invited.
party.
It was a party. Yes. At a friend's house, it was a party. And then she came over to the party. I saw her, but she didn't see me because she doesn't remember that day. But I know that I saw her that day. And even I reminded her years after that. Do you remember that? And not like I think the following year. But do you remember that on this day you were at this party and what? Yes, how do you know that? Because I was at the party. Maybe, I don't know why she didn't see me. Yeah, so I saw her, but then I just saw her and then nothing happened. Like, I did not even approach her or ask her name or anything. I just saw, oh, there's a girl there. And then the actual day that we would say that we met was the 2018. We met at church. Yes. Her best friend, invited her to our church. And that's when I saw her, because she was with her friend. Now her friend, we grew up together in the church. Yes, so I saw now somebody is with this
Girl that you saw in
yeah,
the
with
park.
her. Yes, I remember this girl. Yeah.
And then, no, actually, you guys walked into church.
We were late.
You and your friend were late.
We were late to church.
You were late to church, and then they come and they sit next to me. And then as we're going, and then I think we had to read a verse from the Bible or something. And they don't have a Bible. And I'm like, what is wrong with these people? Where did they come from? And then I give them my Bible, and then I think I had a version on my phone. So and then after that, he kept the Bible. So it's after church, I want to go home, and I'm like, where's this gent that took my Bible? I want my Bible. What is wrong with this guy that's wearing denim on denim? No style. So mine was not love at first sight. Nothing. I was just like, no. What is wrong with... So I walk up to him, and then I was like, hi, I came to get my Bible. That's what I said. And then you're like, you look familiar. I'm like, no. You've never seen me before. We don't know each other. Just give me my Bible and let me go. Firstly, you give my Bible, now you're trying to talk to me. Just give it, let me leave. And I think that's like our first encounter. And then I started, but you were very scarce those years. I think you were not, you know? So then I started seeing you on and off, like at church and whatnot. I think the next time that it stood out was my birthday. But that was like what? My 19th birthday. Yeah. And then
I was the driver that night.
Yeah. So it was the thing we had to go out, and then it's like, oh no, okay, let's go what. And my friend's parents' car was there. So then, but both of them don't have licenses. And then Sir had a license, so you had to drive the car. And then I'm like, but what is this guy doing here? Like, what is he doing here? So I was very annoyed with his presence. I don't know why. I was just like, why is he here again? And then we drove. I think we went to...
That spot is closed. It was in Marwamo.
Outside here.
Yeah.
At the parking lot.
I don't know what was the name of that place.
Yes, it was Kovacho. And then we went there. I think we had our cocktails, you guys were doing cool drink, whatever. And then we went to clean, went to look after that. It was just like a whole night, but we did not like talk much.
It was just it was like a setting that it's another party, and we are together in a setting, but we did not really encounter like high.
And then after that, when did we get serious with that?
I think that same group that was at her birthday, they continue to like meet in groups or they would actually make sure that Sunday after church they stand together like that. Yeah. So yes, so that standing together really helped, and then so I would like have a chance to go and meet her because I know that if I want to talk to her, she's in that group. So I just go to that group and then we went talk. Yeah.
But you already want me that time.
Yes, I wanted you the day that I had your Bible. Yes, you had a black dress on. I remember very well, and Rasta.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember very well. Yeah. So that day is when I wanted you, and then also every Sunday the group continues standing together in the corner at church, and then so it was easy. It made things easier for me. So I just come like I'm great, like I'm part of the group, but actually I'm talking to somebody or like I'm trying to get to know somebody.
And then there was a time when you drove me home. It was after you, and then you had to drive us home. Then you dropped everybody else in the car, and then I was the last one, and I was like, I'm again stuck with this man. Like, what does this gent want from me? And then we drove to my place, and then we were standing there, and then I think you came in, and that's when like we spoke for the first time. Like, you were like, oh no, what? I think you never got to the point. I think that's what irritated me.
Like
I'm such a girl that's like...
You don't want to scare away the person. So it's who are you? What is your name?
And like asking about family and this and that and whatnot. And then you started texting me. I don't know how you got my number. And then you were just
That's very easy.
And then it was...
I think it ended up in a thing of we're in the same group.
Same friend group.
Yeah, same friend group. So I made sure that friend group should stand.
So you could get a chance.
I could get a chance. So like even if you don't, even if you're not interested, you have no choice but to be around me because we're in the same friend group.
Yeah, and then I think you started texting me on and off and whatnot. And the first time we went to the movies, it was me, you, and Camila. And then we went to the movies, and then after that, when you used that line of, do you want to go to the movies again? So I'm like, I went to the movies again with Camila.
This time it's not just me and you.
But then we couldn't go to the movies. And then this guy asked me out on our first date. On our very first date.
Okay, we'll get to the first
Okay.
So I don't know what you guys did. what were your impressions of each other?
I think mine's pretty evident. I was like, this guy needs to get out of my space. I was like, he's a kind guy. He's very calm, but I think for me, I was coming from this thing of like, I had tried a church boy and I was like, no, this does not work. Church boys are not it. So I was like, not this guy bothering me at church again. Your personality was not annoying. Your being was not annoying, but like, it's just like, you were always around. Like, I'm like, why is he here again? And it's like, and I was like, I know, he's trying to get to me, but no, it's not getting to me. So I think I was like, my first impression was like, it's annoying. Why is he here again? That was your first impression.
For me, my first impression was like a quiet, sweet, innocent girl. Yes. That was my honest. She has this girl, because she can actually really be quiet. Even today, like like it's not that now she changed and what. Like we will be in a setting and she can really, she can really sit in her own corner on her phone and she's quiet. Like she has nothing to say at the party where we are or at an event where we are. She can really be quiet. Like you will even be concerned that, are you fine? And she'll be like, yes, I'm fine, but yeah. So it's she. That's what I saw.
Sweet little church girl.
Like a quiet, sweet little innocent church girl wearing her dress, and she has her Bible. She came to church. So yes.
This one is the one. Wow.
Yeah.
What were your family's impressions of each other?
Okay, should I go first?
You speak about your family, I speak about my family.
Okay, my family's first impression was like, because I think my first introduction to my families, both my mom and my dad, was, oh no, there's this gent, I want to get married. That was the first encounter. So their first response was like, no ways, it's not happening. I don't know. My mom was like, you need to find yourself another man from Epigiro, from Kakara. Because there's no way I'm giving my child. It was not about him or anything. For her, it was like, I need my daughter close to me where I can see her all the time. So I think the first impression was like, no go. On the other hand, on my dad's side, I was actually betrothed. I did not even know I was betrothed until I was like, no, actually I want to get married. And they're like, no, we actually have somebody for you that you're supposed to marry. And I was what are you saying? We do this in this generation. My brother was like, you want to do those incest things here? We're not doing that. So I think my family's first impression was like, no. I think it was like rejection. That's the first thing of like, this is not happening. You are betrothed to this side. Other one is like, no, he's from far. My child is not going all the way to Kakarara. And then I think as time went, they saw that I was like very persistent. I was like, still or die, guys. You guys decide, you want to be a part of my life or what is going to happen here, because I'm busy for this jet, you know? I'm not letting him go. And then they tried, the betrothed guy was calling me, he was texting me, shooting his shot. And I'm like, now, this time. And then I think my one that helped me, like my other mom, like my dad's wife, she's the one that was like, so you guys, this betrothed thing, you guys were thinking all these years, guys in university, she's in school, you think this girl does not have a boyfriend? Or how do you guys decide to introduce this your betrothed was supposed to be chatting with her or calling her back in the day, getting into the picture. You guys are very late. Let's just leave things. Otherwise, it's not going to end well for us. So it was, in the beginning, it was that, and then they warmed up to the idea. They really did. Okay? My dad loves this guy like crazy. They sit there it's like, John, you took a ham and baby, let's go sit there and go and talk many things. And I'm like, what many things? I'm your daughter, you know. So he's always like, yeah, whenever we're in town, you guys must come visit. You must, you know. I think they got to know your personality. And he drives my mom around every time she's here. Not even Nicola. Nicola has been moved aside. So you are the real driver now. But in the beginning, it was a tough fight.
For me, the first question that my mother asked was like, Mwashiwanje, why so far? I
don't know what's wrong with Helenos.
So I come from Kakarara, and and she's from Pukiro, and it's quite a distance between the two. Like I think Ukakarara is in the Shoganjupa region and Pukiro is in the Maheke region. So that was my mom's first question. Like, why so far? Like, why so?
It's really far. They put a shortcut here.
For them, they're like, why so far? I was like, no, I did not go there to go meet her there. Like we met in Windhoek, we met in church, and the heart is saying it's here. So I told her that. Then she was like, no, she's fine with it, but it's just the question was still again, why so far? Both my sisters were really excited, like especially Rejoice. She, because maybe we were from the same church, she was like on top of the game and always trying to make sure that she greets her after church, and she was really excited about it. Our eldest sister, she was also really excited, and she always wanted to. She was waiting for the day she gets to meet her. So she was always like, when are we meeting, or when am I bringing her over? Like, where is this person? Like she would always ask him. She was shy.
I was like, why does people want to see me?
She was shy.
What is happening?
So it was. I had to balance between her. That she was really shy, and our elder sister really wants to meet her. So it took a while for me to finally introduce. So yes, but my sisters were excited. My mom just asked, why so far, my son? Yes. Yeah.
So what did you guys do on the first date?
Our first date was when you asked me to be in a relationship with you.
Okay, our first date was the date that I planned to ask her out.
But how do you ask somebody that you've never taken out to be in a relationship with you on the first date?
It's because we were chatting before that.
No, but we were not even seriously chatting.
From my side, we were seriously chatting. From my side, because I even told my roommate, man, there's this potential that I'm chatting with. Yeah, so like from my side, the chatting was enough. Like all the phone calls, we were doing a lot of phone calls.
I guess we spoke for like, was it 2 weeks before you asked me out? Was it even a month?
It was
from August. No,
yes.
It was a month because it was from
August, September.
No, you asked me out in September. On the 13th.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So it was for a month. We were texting, we were calling. So for me, it felt like that's enough for, like, we got to know each other.
Enough.
Not really enough, but we were like we had a lot of questions back and forth and called each other. And I like that it got to a point to, did you get home safe, or like, what are you doing? Like, did you eat today? So I was like, okay. And you're like, yes.
Okay, anyway, our first date, I think he texted me. He said you wanted to go see a movie on Tuesday. And then I was not available the Tuesday. And then I was like, let's do Thursday.
You weren't available because your mom was in town?
Yes. So I was like, I can't go out. Let me just stay home. Let's meet on Thursday. I think she was leaving the Wednesday or something.
Yes.
And then the Thursday, because we used to go watch the movie special. Still do that. Biggest cheapskate you'll find. We still do that. So like, so it was like, okay, it's not a Tuesday. We can't go and watch a movie. So the Thursday we went to the mall, but I don't know what was wrong. I don't know if Panarottis was full.
Her favorite food is pizza.
Okay, so
I wanted to go and get her Japanese. So that's why we went to Maromo. We went to get her a Japanese triple decker.
My first date.
The best pizza you can get at Japanese.
My first date was a cheapskate triple decker pizza. I'm like, why are we not going into a restaurant? We go buy triple decker from like the Japanese. Okay, cool. And then I'm like, now where are we going to eat this pizza? We go sit at those cars. It was when those cars white. Yes, we're coming up.
There.
Yes.
Those white benches are still there.
That is where we went to go sit.
That's where she said yes to me.
You can't be proud of this.
Those white benches at Maromo, guys. You go take your partners there.
No, but what killed me was before when we were walking there, you greet somebody.
Yes, an old high school friend.
Yeah.
So as we were walking towards the benches, an old high school friend, we bumped into him, and then I was greeting him, and then he asked, now who is this? And in a joke I said, this is the wife we're going to get. And
this guy has not even spoken the relationship things to me.
We were not dating.
He never even said I like you.
And I just in a joking manner I was like, this is the woman we are going to get.
And I was like, Okay, now I'm not really at the hate point anymore. I'm like, okay, no. He's a
But
nice
to be
guy.
honest, I made that joke to play with her mind, like so that she's prepared for like I'm going to ask you what today, because I was like, today is the day. Yes, yeah. So we got the pizza. We went to the white benches. So I want to say that I come from a small town. Maybe that's why.
You took me to a cheap date.
So like we don't have those things.
That's the most expensive date of
we
your
don't
life.
have those things back home. We have this like maybe you could get a pizza that you ordered at a service station. We also like back then we just had pizza from a service station that you would really get. So
it was a big deal.
yeah. So for me, if you get pizza, it was a big deal.
Yeah.
So but in Windhoek, the game is different. She wants to go sit down, panarotis and what. So yeah, but then we came there, we were eating the pizza. So I think first, maybe we were both nervous, or I was nervous, so we were focused on eating. So we were just eating and maybe throwing a few jokes, eating. Then from there, that's when now we started talking about, do you like me? I think I was asking her, I told her how I feel about her, yes. Yeah, so I was like, okay, I think it's not the time now. I told her how I feel about her. This is how I feel about you. This it started long ago, even though we only started chatting in August. I already felt this way about you.
When I was going through my heartbreak with the other church guys, when you were
no.
yes.
I just maybe I saw you there, but I would not say that I started to grow feelings while somebody else was no. It's just that like
Leave you, sir.
yeah. So I just told her how I feel about her, how when it started this whole feeling, and this is why I've been texting you, this is why I've been trying to call you always, because I feel like this, and
he's really a shy boy, hey. So I was like, oh, you can speak. You can say all these things. Sorry.
Making me shy. So yes, so I told her like deep down how I really feel about her, and how I've been feeling about her, and I don't want it to just like I just feel like this about you, but I can't take it further. Like I want to get to kiss you. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Not kissed me before that.
Yeah. So and then after I told her how I feel about her, I put her on the spot that how do you feel about me? Yes.
I think I just said, yeah, no, I like you too. I think that's all I said. I think I was like playing hard to get or something. I was like, okay, then like since I like you and you like me, will you be my girlfriend?
I literally I asked her out to be my girlfriend. Not these things of like where people just because we are flowing or like just because we are flirting. So yeah, it's definite that we are going. I wanted her to have an accountability that she's actually said yes, that she wants to be my girlfriend. Yes.
And then I was like, yes, I can be your girlfriend. I think you got the shock of your life. I was like, really?
Yes, I got a shock of my life because like I think usually girls don't say yes, even though she wants you with her whole heart. Usually they'll say no, and then later go text you that actually I meant yes. So I was looking forward to that okay, usually girls play a game here and there. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll just play out and see exactly how I feel. I ask her, she says no. Later she'll maybe go test me. Okay, actually I meant yes. Or another day she goes, yes, actually I meant yes. Yeah, things like that. So I was shocked that it was a straight up yes. I actually made her spell.
Yeah, I had to spell out yes. Really? Spell it out for me. Y-E-S. Yes.
I was very young and
So I think
but it was a good experience. Yeah.
I think for me when I said yes, like when I said, I was like, he's actually a nice guy. This guy doesn't. Everyone was like, he's such a nice guy. Just give him a chance. He's clearly interested. I was like, oh well, he's willing to come here, varsity student, spend his money and buy a little pizza. Maybe let me see what it's about. Because by that time we had not developed like deep feelings. But I was like, I like him. He's nice. He's sweet. Biggest gentleman. But I was like, okay, let's see. That was our first day, guys.
So tell me, why her? Like, why her? K-Y him.
Oh, okay, why?
Which
You want to go first? I like the ladies first.
Why you? I think because the problem was like I came from like so much love. Joy is very gentle. He's like soft love. It's like you sitting like on a comfy couch. It's like, it's so soft. And I think my problem with everything, like, I came like from home, it was like so much love. It was always like, and the love was evident, you could feel it. And then you go to the streets, and I'm like, oh, I'm dating this boy, and he come and loves me. But there's like, I'm not talking to you for 2 days. You love me, you're in a relationship, and stuff like, these things are not working. So when he came around, it was like, it stood out like within that first month. He just stood out and was like, this guy is so gentle. Like, I am the biggest baby around him actually. I literally go to work, do whatever, and then as soon as I come home, I start complaining, and it's like, okay, just sit down, and it's like, okay, let me do this for you. Like, he's been this way, like, since the very first day, like, always so soft, always willing to, like, do everything, like, take everything off of my plate. I never had to do anything. I never have to worry about anything. I never have to think about anything. It's like, I'm so well taken care of. And he's the same with like everybody. Like his sisters.
She actually started to be jealous about, or like,
I wasn't
not jealous. Like, like she started to have a problem with me helping the whole world. Like,
he helps the whole Namibia. Guys, I'm a nice person, but I'm always like, okay, that's enough now.
Yeah.
Joe will help a complete, not like a complete stranger. Someone is like, oh no, I just need a right way, nah. He will do it. And Joe used to be late for our dates, actually, because he was busy driving somebody around, or he was busy helping somebody, and I was like, hello. I'm your first priority. But I think that is what made it for me. Yeah. Very self-respect.
for me, I think she was one of the few, like let's say it's not rare, but to find a lady who knows herself, like from the get-go, she knows who she is, she knows her standards, she knows her class, she knows this is what I want, this is what I don't want. Like, so that for me was like, hey, okay. Yeah, so like that, like I actually like that because what can I say? I don't know, like that's the complete opposite from me. Like I think I'm a more of a people pleaser. Like when I come to a place, I want to like find out that what do you want? Like how can I help you? How can I like it's all about how can I do what can I do for the next person? As in for her, she knows that I want this. So when I get there, I want this. You understand? So that thing caught me. Like it caught my attention that it's and she's a girl but she knows that I like this, I want this. She knows who she is, so you won't play around with her and things like that. So that drew me to her that this one. Yeah.
What were like those family shocks?
With his family, his family is like they are together in everything. Let me tell you, like these people, I think it was a shock. Let me start with my family because my family is like very small. My sister, my mom, and then my dad, my mom and my brother. But then it's like we are very like, okay, you have, for example, money to do this for so and so and so, you do that and that's that. You don't come back here asking for what or doing whatever because you had to do this. And literally when there's like a life emergency, like life and death, then it will be like, okay, we'll intervene. It's very much like you are taught, it's A, B, C, D, E, F, this is how it flows, and that's it. With his family, it's like they are very intertwined. Every little inconvenience, and I'm like, I'm like, what is going on? Can people not like do their own thing? Like, they are very like, it's beautiful, but then it's like shocking because I think the family shows that they are very needy of each other, and it stays like that. And I think in big times they show up, but then like in little times I'm like, why do we have to? Now we have to drive all around to go and pick who up and like do what? Like my sister has a car, no? And even during my varsity days, doing anything.
Ask her, when was she in her?
In my sister's car. Like we just don't operate like that, you know? It's very much
a student.
Yeah, it's very much man for himself, you know? But these ones, can you come and pick me up? Can you do what? Can you do what? So for me, it was just like, why do we have to do all those things? Like, why can't people do their own things? And I'm like, I'm young, I got through life. Like,
Brother also has a car.
yeah, and it's literally like, I can count on my hand how many times like we call or like we ask or we do anything, but then his family is very big on each other. Like,
I think for me, the biggest
and he doesn't
shock-
say no. You know, he's just like, you have to get with it.
I imagine if I say yes to the world, now this is my plan.
Yeah.
This is my plan. So,
Yeah.
hey.
It was an adjustment for me. I was like,
Yeah,
okay.
this is my plan. I think for me the shocking thing was the straightforwardness. Like her family is straightforward. Like if you're wearing white, they will tell you you're wearing white. Or if a situation is white, they will say the situation is white. I think with our family, I think
Yeah.
we take time, we process
They
things.
sugarcoated.
Yeah, maybe sugarcoated.
Completely.
Like,
They're
yeah.
like, does
But
that color
with this
look
family,
orange or white?
so it's like they tackle things straight up. Like
Yeah.
I think it's a good thing because it really makes the whole situation shorter. Like
Let's finish this,
we don't
yeah.
battle with it for a long time because it's white and black. So yes, you said you'll do this, you did not do it. Who's it? With us, it's like yeah, okay, let's try again. Or like with them, it's straight up to the point. Check where we're gonna go with it. So it's like it's a straightforwardness. That was shocking to me. It's like they're really straightforward, like straight to the point.
What has marriage taught you guys about yourselves? About yourselves?
I think marriage has taught me how selfish I can be. I think there's like a massive age gap between me and my siblings. Like the youngest one is like 6 years. Sister is like 7 years. Like I have been operating like an only child, or like when anything ever happens, I just throw a little tantrum and then people are like, leave her alone, you know, something. So getting married, it's like I always had to be like, in the beginning I was doing my own thing, you know. Month 1, month 2, I was just like, we're not fat. You must see what is going to do with it. I want to go today, I'm going out, you must just deal with it. And then I think I quickly learned like, I'm actually so selfish. Like, I'm married now, I need to be considerate of the next person. I need to check on my partner. Do we have any plans today? Are we doing anything today? What is happening? Or did you want us to do something since we don't have any plans or anything? Or when I get home, or like I need to actually think like, okay, what are we? In the beginning it was fine. I was like, no, I was always sorting out eating or what. Then eventually I was like, I'm tired. Like, this guy must figure out what he's going to do. Because I was just like so on my own. I used to live my own life. Like, I just used to do my own thing. And even when we were dating, I think it was very much like, I'll go home and then I'll figure it out. Or like, it was never this in each other's business. Like, sleepovers or like...
It's a big difference because like, we had a lot of, like we have things that we are dealing with, but then okay fine, let's talk tomorrow because she has to go home, I have to go home. Yes, but now it's like we're at home.
So I had to deal with myself like in the selfish era, you know. Yeah, so that's taught me how selfish I can be. So we're working on
Being selfless.
Selfless, yes. And it's not too hard because he's very selfless. So it helps to be like, wow, this guy will not complain about anything. He will not say this was too hard, this was too hard, or I don't feel like doing this for you, I'm tired or anything. So every time I'm just like, yo, girl, you have this partner that is willing to do anything and everything for you. And you can't just stand on your feet a little longer. You can't just do this, you know.
Yeah, I think for me, what it has taught me for like myself is the sacrificial love. The sacrificial love is the love that even though she did not cook for you, she did not wash for you, she did not serve you for that day, that shouldn't reduce your love for her. Like that's I mean, like, we are new to this, guys. We just arrived.
Yeah.
But like that's the one thing that I, because like you would sit there and be like, you won't wake up the next day well because apparently she did not cook for you. So that I would go sit there and be like, so I signed up for something that's for life, and you are saying that 2 months, 3 months, because somebody did not cook for you, you did not wake up well. My brother, you have a long way to go. So then, what I learned was like you need to have sacrificial love. Like you need to have the love that even if she's not at her highest performance, you need to still love her the same, and that allows you to wake up, like to wake up normal, like to wake up okay, like to wake up good the next day, even though she
used to sleep with a heavy heart.
Yeah. At the beginning, I would sleep with a heavy heart. That, I was expecting this person to my wife, not this person. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was expecting my wife to come home, cook, and then we eat, and then we go to sleep. She comes home and goes into her YouTube.
That's my comfort, guys.
I'm like, I'm hungry. And she's like, is there no bread? She asked me that. Bread.
And you know, from my
get married to eat bread.
from my house, we used to eat bread all the time.
Yeah.
My sister will come home, bread. Okay, I brought potato chips. Okay, throw on the bread. Let's eat. And Jawa, bread is not a meal. It's
That's
not a
for
meal.
me.
I'm like, sir, just eat the bread. Let's sleep. You're clearly not hungry, you.
Yeah. So that's what it taught me. Like it's a lot of sacrificial love, and I think the only way for you to know sacrificial love is to know God, because the Lord is the only person who had sacrificial love for his people. Like he died on the cross, like Jesus, like God sent his son to come die for his people on the cross. Jesus died on the cross for people who were really sinful, but yet God thought of his people, yet he sent his son to come die for his people. That is what you call sacrificial love, and our goal is to be Christ-like. So if you don't know God, it will be hard for you to really have sacrificial love for your wife. You need to know God in order for you to have sacrificial love for your wife. Yeah, so that's what I learned. My wife, you're the most beautiful person I've married.
Married?
Yes. Yeah, like you're the most beautiful person that I'm with. Yes, so like you're the most beautiful woman on this earth.
Okay.
Yes, that's the first thing I want to tell you. Yes, I love you with all my heart, with all my life. I sacrificially love you. Yes, not just because. Don't ever think that because you failed here or you managed here, so my life decreased or increased. My life, my love for you is consistently up, like beyond. Yeah, my love for you is consistently beyond. Yes, I love and cherish you now. I'll be there for you during your ups and downs. I'll be a support system, and I really want to be like your dream. Like before you got married, like you had a dream, and I'm striving to be your dream. Yes, yeah.
Wow. Okay. I want to say thank you. Thank you for loving on me. Thank you for taking care of me. Thank you for always making sure I have all my wants, all my needs. Thank you for always like protecting me. Always like providing every little thing. Like if I complain about the smallest thing, I say, oh, we need this, like you will probably make sure the next morning that I have it by all your might, or you will die that night trying to get it for me, I am extremely grateful for you. I'm extremely grateful for everything that you do for me, that you do for us, that you have proven to be the husband of my dreams. That dream that you're talking about, you are living it. You are the husband of my dreams, and I'm very grateful, man. Grateful for your parents for making such a gentleman out of you. You are so well mannered. You are so you are the best thing that's ever happened to me. I love you for all my days, even during my moods and conflicts and my snaggy comments. Love you forever and always.
I forgot to say that I'm happy with you.
Aww, happy with you too, baby.
I'm happy with you.
Yes. Oh, guys, thank you. This felt like therapy, right?
Oh, you guys are sweet. You guys compliment each other so well.
Really?
Like the soft husband and the strong wife.
You see what I said, like the animal?
Yeah. Perfect.
Oh wow.
Perfect.
You guys can follow me on Instagram, please. My name is K. What do you call it? _.k.ay. Otherwise, you'll find Mrs. Kakaita Hamauka. I also have a YouTube channel. It's K Hamauka, and you can see a little bit more of me, a little bit of this. Yes, we're getting him into it.
Mm.
Yeah.
She is the content creator.